High school football night on FSN North, presented by Quest, brings us to Cretin Avenue and the campus of the University of St. Thomas O'Shaughnessy Stadium for a matchup between two top 10 teams and a rematch of last year's Prep Bowl, where the Wayzata Trojans got the better of the Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders. Tonight the teams go head-to-head again in week 2 of the high school football season. Welcome to High School Football Night with Tom Linneman. I'm Anthony LaPanta. For the second year in a row, we get a look at a rematch of the previous year's Prep Bowl.
Wayzata last year, of course, with that Prep Bowl victory behind a very veteran team.
Joey Miller led the way that night, set a Prep Bowl record by carrying the football 37 times as Wayzata rallied for a 28-24 win. That team lost a tremendous amount to graduation. While young this year, Brad Anderson is excited about his team.
I don't think there's any question that this is the best offense in the metro area because they can do so much. If you like to see the scoreboard spin, this is the game you should watch. Joe Springer's a sensational quarterback. Mike Floyd, a Division I wide receiver on the outside. He can beat you on the ground with Shady Solomon as well. This is an Indianapolis Colts type offense.
The Cretin-Derham Hall offense rolled up 33 points last week. 3 receivers in the formation for Cretin-Derham Hall. Springer fires. This is Floyd, and he drags a couple of tacklers with him all the way out to the 29-yard line. He has electric speed. He also has size and strength. On the draw, it's Houp, and he's stopped from the 35-yard line. Floyd comes in motion to the near side. Springer drops, shoots it to Floyd. It's caught at the 40, spins out of a tackle and is out to the 47-yard line, a gain of about 12.
May not have only had one starter returning. They also have Eric Lee, Joey Sinnard, and Zach Long, who all played half the game against Cretin last year.
Thanks very much, Allie. Here, Kyle Moore on the receiving end of a Springer throw. It's another first down. 4-man front for Wayzata. Springer drops. They rush 4. He has time. Throws, and it's caught by Lambert inside the 30, inside the 20.
I'm talking with Coach Scanlon before the game. He said, watch this Lambert kid. He's as good in that class as Nance.
Lambert caught 35 balls last year. Swinging out in the flat. Solomon inside the 10. Solomon in for the touchdown, and the Raiders strike first.
Very simple football play. Solomon shows how he can catch the ball out of the backfield. Springer getting rid of it, letting Shady Solomon do the rest.
3 receivers set for the Trojans. Shu wants a man in motion. They give it straight ahead. Houp falls forward. The ball's loose. Cretin-Derham Hall appears to have it. They do at the 45-yard line to try and get some pressure on Joe Springer. They're coming again. Springer on a quarterback draw is wiped out by Jeff Schutte.
Just wants to get a first down or 2 to get some field position back.
The toss, then the reverse. They want to throw, and a man is all alone. Stu Pease has it, and he's all the way down to the Cretin 34-yard line.
Trickeration. Here you see Waheem Bird throwing a strike. Waheem Bird has thrown the best ball of the evening.
Horst here, 42 yards, as long as 30. Houp gets to the outside. Houp breaks through a seam inside the 5 and all the way down to the 4-yard line. The Raiders wanted a holding call. Out in the backfield. Illikainen in front of him. Houp left side, nowhere to go. Darren Juice all over him in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and goal to go from back outside the 5. Cretin jumps into a 7-man front. Bellman rolls, throws, and it's dropped. He was 3 for 3 last year. The kick is on the way, and it is no good. He pushed it wide to the right. For Wayzata, 2nd and 10 Raiders. This time they rush 5. Springer hit and dropped inside the 10, all the way back at the 8-yard line. Ryan Leonard was there defensively for Wayzata. To O'Shaughnessy Stadium in St. Paul, we start the second quarter, 3rd and 7 for Wayzata. Shu drops, throws a screen. It's batted and intercepted by Broderick Vince, who stays on his feet. He'll take it the distance. Touchdown, Cretin-Derham Hall.
Everyone talks about the Cretin-Derham Hall offense here. Even the defense wants to be offensive, beating everyone down the field. Watch Binns again. That's a football play. Broderick Binns is a Division I football player. He beats everybody down the field. Cretin having a tough time on defense. So they say to Binns, why don't you just score?
Now on first down, Jonas, and he's thrown back in the backfield. Clarence Frazier was there defensively for Cretin. Raiders have had just one score offensively on 4 drives, but have a 2-touchdown lead. Floyd with some space, and he's out across the 30 to the 34-yard line. And you don't have the help in your backfield that you might with 2 backs. Screen underneath the Floyd. And look at the speed of Michael Floyd, breaks a tackle, touchdown!
He is a sensational player. Floyd does it with his strength here. Just this little slip screen. He dropped the earlier one. And watch Mike Floyd run away from the Wayzata defense, pushing them aside. I am so impressed with the strength of Mike Floyd, the upper body strength.
Second down, call it 6. Hauk in motion. Raiders coming a blitz. And the throw underneath, tipped and intercepted again by Benz. And this time he's brought down at the 9-yard line.
Well, to come and hammer the quarterback. Here, Benz making another tip. Great hands, tipping to himself.
Straight drop, wants Floyd in the corner. Touchdown. It takes them 5 seconds to cash in on the Benz interception.
Quarterback Joe Springer, you know exactly where that ball is going. Get back 2 steps. Throw it up high. Mike Floyd comes down with it again.
You're talking about a high school that has produced NFL quarterbacks Steve Walsh and Chris Wenke, and a #1 overall draft pick in Major League Baseball who led this team to a state championship as a quarterback in Joe Mauer. Hauk on the cutback. Hauk into the secondary. Tripped up by McQuillan at the 42-yard line. Wickstrom, the lead blocker, the toss to Solomon. Gets a great block in the backfield for Broderick Benz. And Solomon to the outside all the way down to the 26-yard line. Maybe someday we'll be talking about Springer as the next in this long line of Raider great quarterbacks. And there have been some good ones. You go back to Steve Walsh. Wound up leading Miami to a 1987 national championship. Chris Wenke followed. He won a Heisman Trophy, played some baseball, then to Florida State. Then Chris Walsh was the National High School Player of the Year. There was a Scanlon in there as well, Dan Scanlon. Then Joe Mauer, 2000 National High School Player of the Year. In '99, he won a state title here at Cretin. Floyd underneath in space. Nobody's going to tackle him there. Floyd just hurdles into the end zone. 18 yards for a score. His 3rd touchdown catch of the night. And it is against Cretin-Derham Hall.
All right, thanks a lot, Anthony. It looks like Benz and Floyd putting on their own personal parties, but really it's a team effort so far in this first half.
Yeah, but how about those 2 guys? How about that interception Broderick made? I mean, he's really good. Now, we've had a history of playing well in a half and coming out being a little complacent, so we got to see how the fellas respond. I mean, I'm certainly glad we're on this end of the 28-0, I'll tell you that, though.
I appreciate your time. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
28-0 Raiders at the half. It was 3 of 11 for 10 yards. Hauk on the toss. Turns the corner across the 30. Hauk goes in motion. Raiders have blitzed every time. They've motioned Hauk, and this time it results in a sack. Nance was in. Came in late in the year when Springer had an ankle injury. Here they blitz. Springer calmly finds Lambert underneath, and that's a first down to the 31-yard line. Might have single coverage on the near side. Floyd steps back, has the football to the outside, inside the 20, runs through a tackle and in for the score. Michael Floyd just running over, around, and through the Trojan defenders. 25 yards for the score.
A bit on that, but there's a reason to smile. Another very short little hitch pattern, and Mike Floyd does it all. Look at the strength of this player. There isn't a high school player who can do this, folks.
Hauk picks his way through the middle, and that will be a Wayzata first down, a late flag. Hauk picks his way through the middle, and he's into Cretin territory. Flood slides in motion. Solomon left side. tripped over his own man, still manages to get first down yardage out to the 37. Solomon bangs his way across the 45 to about the 46. Springer with a deep drop. Throws underneath, caught by Flood. And he's wrestled out of bounds and thrown down at about the 42-yard line.
I love his composure. I love his demeanor. He's a veteran quarterback. He's a very good player. And he's taking what the defense has given him.
Floyd on the post.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable! Touchdown Raiders!
You gotta be kidding me. Watch this play again. Springer gives a token fake, and the post is brought down with one hand by Mike Floyd. No, you don't hang any of this on Wayzata. What a tremendous individual effort to have that sort of composure, the speed to get by. Springer delivering a strike. Hey, Springer's doing a great job just throwing the ball in the air here. But what a tremendous play by Mike Floyd. I cannot get over how much this kid has dominated this football game.
4 touchdown catches for Mike Floyd tonight.
All pass. They're able to throw that short screen and be effective.
Feldman has time, throws underneath. It is caught, and caught for a touchdown. The Trojans are on the board.
Better competition brings out more in your players. I give a lot of credit to Wayzata. They could play the toughest schedule in the state of Minnesota for any team.
Jarvis running over tacklers all the way down to the 12-yard line. Very physical run. Now they're on the Cretin 12 looking for their second score. And they may get it right here.
Well, probably the most coveted linebacker school in the country.
Jarvis bangs his way in for the score, and for the second time in the quarter, Wayzata is in the end zone. A dominating performance by the second-ranked Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders. 42-14 the final on Michael Floyd night in St. Paul. Back with more from O'Shaughnessy Stadium in a moment.